Hi, welcome to the new video about the price monitor. At this video I'm about to give you more information about the structure of this page. The page over here of price monitor is one of the most important pages places, if you want, that we work inside our price monitor. Why is that? Because it contains all my store data and it allows me to control perfectly at my store. Now, how does it looks like? First of all, go to price monitor. You will reach to this page. At this page you have the configuration, which we saw at the previous videos, how I set my break even. I have the important definitions here of the quantity 0 under good till it cancelled. I will repeat it shortly. Good till it cancelled, which means the item on eBay will remain alive even if it's out of stock, which means even if the quantity arrived to 0, the item will still be alive on eBay. eBay will still keep the design, the prices and everything, and once the supplier will bring more in stock and the quantity, let's say, will be 2 again, and the item will show the quantity, so it will be able to sell. I mean, people will be able to sell to buy the products from you. So it's not an item that will be gone, and if you sold already 100 items, eBay will still count that and will show that to the customer. I just moved to eBay to show you this listing, for instance, sold 119. Even though this listing now he has 5 in stock, even when these 5 laptops will be gone, it will still save here the 119 sold, and it will save the design and will save everything. It's not going to be an item that deleted and gone from eBay. Saves you all the data, which is very, very important to the way our system works. Without that, the system will not work. Let's continue to the more interesting thing. It's the page itself. As you can see, we have columns here, and I'm about to explain about all these. And we have the bulk operation. Since the idea is to work with a large store with a lot of items, then there are certain activities I would like to do in bulk. So take a look how beautiful it is. We can relist, we can change the profit, we can change the quantity of the goods, we can change some eBay parameters. I will show you as UPC or manufacturer part number, etc. We can delete item from the monitor only or from eBay or only from eBay, and if I want to keep on work on the item here, I can remove protection mode. We will talk about that later. I can check relisted, I can change the template, and I can do profit automation. We will talk about that later. In order to do bulks, we need to choose the items. How do I choose the item? Let's say I want to take the first 3, or even if it's not the first 3, you see when I click on it, it becomes green. So I do, let's take 1, 2, and this one. Let's say that I would like to delete these items from eBay and the monitor. I can do that, and I can do go. He asks me, are you sure? I say yes. Go ahead and delete these items. Now he is working at the background, and he took these items off from eBay. Okay, let's go ahead and continue to the next thing I would like to show you. Besides of the bulk operation will be the columns themselves. Each and every one of you can decide which columns he wants to see by clicking column visibility. On the first column you can see the title. This is the title of the item. And if you just put your cursor on it, as I do right now, you can see the photo of the product. Then you have sold, how many items you sold. You can see the conversion rate in percents. You can see the BeGlobal serial number, which if I click on it, it will take me to, I'm sorry, not in here. If I click on that one over here, it will take me to the item on BeGlobal. I can see the price that I need to pay for the item to BeGlobal. I see that the item is in stock, inventory. The destination is eBay. I had 2 views on this product. This is the number of the eBay category. Quantity on hand, which means the quantity that now published on eBay. Add-on, we're not using it. Protected, I will explain later on. Listed at and action. Action is a very important field that we are going to reach. But as I said, column visibility, I click here, and let's say that I do not want to see add-on because we're not using it. I just click and add-on is gone. Let's say I do not want to see the category number because I don't care right now if it's 906 or 9999, and I do not want to overload myself, so I can take it off category. You see, it's gone. And I can save this display as a filter. I just do save filter. I give it a name. Let's say filter 1 new. It's just for the example. Once I'll do save, filter is saved, and I will be able to load the filter when I want and to work with it. That's it. Very, very, very easy. So this about the columns. Now what else can I do here? I told you that this is the price that I control the store. The first action you need to do is go here and show 200 items. By that you will be able to see more and more items at the same screen, and you will be able to work on the items. It's much more easy to work. Now let's say that I would like, I told you the action is very important. I have 3 buttons here. First button is the refresh button. Okay, refresh destination price, and here I can edit listing parameters. Let's say that I would like to edit my title. It's very, very important to add your titles. The titles that comes from suppliers sometimes are not good enough. Supplier tells you what is it, but is not, he doesn't know how to sell it on eBay. He doesn't know nothing about keywords. He doesn't know nothing about searching. So this is your job to do that in order to sell the items. You can see here the number 17, which means I have another more 17 characters that I can use. Once I add more letters in here, I need to click on submit. Once I click on submit, it will revise the title on eBay. One more thing I can do here is change the percents individually to this product to break even. Let's say that I know that I'm in eBay category of 6%, and I know that my PayPal is around 4, so I want to set up my break even to 11. I can do that. I can put the desired profit, which is dollar wise. I do calculate and change the price, and I need to do revise on eBay. Once I click revise on eBay, you see that it works over here, and this is exactly what it does. Okay, success, total fees 0. So very, very easy to do that. One more thing we can do over here is to see that quantity control is on enable. I can see that I work under the GTC. I always can verify that. But I would say that the 2 most important things here are the titles, that I can edit the title from here, and I can adjust the prices from here, the destination price. Now why do I say that? Let's say that I see that the destination price now is 38.74. Now listen carefully. I go back to eBay. Let's say that my price is 38.74 for my item, the same executive backpack. I will go to eBay and I will search for the same backpack, and I see that I am almost the lowest price. Let's say that I see that I have a competition and he sell it for $38, and I would like to sell it for I know that I have enough margin here. I would like to be I would like to be a little bit cheaper than him. Okay, so if he has it for 38, I want to be at 37.90. So I can play with the desired profit over here in order to reach my price. Just, I call it fine-tuning, and to be cheaper than him. Here, look at that, 37.96. I revised it on eBay. I took a little bit less than my dollar-wise my profit, but it's more likely that I will make sales because now I'm the cheapest. And maybe until he finds out, I can be the cheapest for a long time and create a lot of sales. So this is very interesting point, and the fine-tuning that I can do here. So the titles and the prices, especially for the item. The last button I would like to show you is the X, is the third one. When you press on the X, you will have the ability to delete the item if you would like to end the item. So three options in here: to delete it from eBay and from the price monitor, delete it from the monitor only, or delete it from eBay only. So you just need to mark it and do confirm delete. This is a third possibility. My advice here is always the items that you have here under the price monitor should be the same items you have on eBay. Do not do things or leave items that are not monitored on eBay and you have them alive over there, and you won't have the ability to fulfill the order. That's about the X button over here. Another thing I would like to show you about the columns over here that is very helpful is these small arrows on the right side of each one. Now when you are here, you can divide your items by title, which means A to Z. You can do by the date of listing. I see that is missing over here, so I will just go to columns visibility and I will edit. I go to listed at, and now if I want to see the newest items that I listed, you see I just click here, so I see that I listed an item on the 19th. The first item I listed on the demo account was on March 1. If I want to know which of the items has the most views on it, which means items that is very important, I see that I do not have views over here, so I go ahead and I will add the views. Okay, you see how easily I just added it, and I go to views, I click on the arrows, and I see that this one, a coin folder, I had 96 views. So I am able to work on this product and to try to improve it in order to create more sales. That's about the columns. One more thing I would like to say about filtering. If you will try to click on a filter to load a filter, let's say a new filter number 1, it will say to you that none of the items were selected. You see, it actually did not brought the filter. You need to mark one item, go to load filter, do filter number 1, give the OK, and now it will you see it works and it will bring the filter. Another tip. Okay, this is about the page. I want you to be here. I want you to learn this page. I want you to browse and play with it in order to feel it better, and you will find out how easy and nice it is to deal with. One more thing I want to show you is the destination ID number. This is actually the eBay item number. So if I told you that you can click here and reach the BeGlobal website, you can click here on the on this one, on the number, and you can reach the item on eBay. Okay, so it's another feature that you have. I hope you find this video helpful, and if not, please let me know. And thank you for watching. Take care and good luck.